I'm Barbara Bosworth. I make pictures, and I've been photographing along the New England Trail. The project started because I was approached by the National Park Service to see if I was interested in photographing along the New England Trail. And of course, it was a dream job because I love hiking to begin with and love being outdoors. And I've always been interested in geology and the plants and the birds and the trees. So to have an opportunity where I was told, just do that in pictures, I had to do it. The camera I use is a 8x10 view camera. It's film-based. It's a very simple camera. It's just a lens on one end and a piece of film on the other end, big empty box. So it's very simple and basic technology. On another hand, I love it because of that large negative. It records detail like nothing else can. So, and it's the details of things. I want to be able to see every single leaf on that tree in the far distance, or the way it renders every little pebble along the trail. So the detail is really wonderful on an 8x10 camera, so that's why I use that. I didn't want the project to become about one vista. I wanted it to be something more than that. But because the trail is so much about the vistas and the views here are so beautiful and so incredible, I knew that had to be a part of it. And an aspect of art history that I've always been interested in is the Hudson River School. And Massachusetts was a site for many of those Hudson River School painters and paintings. And Thomas Cole painted a famous painting of the oxbow. In fact, his trail goes right over now the spot where they believe he painted that. So with that in mind, I've made a nod to Thomas Cole in some of the photographs that I did on the trail. So that's part of the layer on this trail for me, is art history, that sense of people before me that have drawn inspiration from this landscape. And it is a very beautiful landscape here. I'm passionate about photography, and that's what I love, but this project has taken me into all the other aspects of things that I might not be an expert about, but I love and want to know more about. So I've met geologists, I've met people who care about stewardship of the land and are passionate about protecting the trail and the land that it runs across. For me, it's always about the pictures. It's always about getting out there and making the photographs. I don't really know what the picture's going to be when I go out, but you just have to trust that you love photography so much that you're going to find something. And if you put yourself in places you love and you meet the right people that point you in the right directions, then you find amazing things. And then one thing leads to the other, much like moving down a trail. You start at one point and you end up somewhere else. So making the pictures is sort of like that. But in the end, it's always about the picture.